Hello friends, this is the Cryptonian taking a look at Phantom FTM per viewer request. Now this is an interesting one here. The chart, this macro chart on the daily, shows some very strong impulses to the upside, and we've had some serious corrections in the past too, about 75, 76%. So it's very volatile, has big range. But what's interesting is using this previous peak to forecast the next following peak, it was actually short. It was actually a little bit on the short side. It was not high enough. So that was pretty surprising that it was so strong that it would overshoot the prediction tool, right? So which it's great. I mean, it means that it's a very strong project and it's in demand. Now that prediction here on the 4.2 fib from this pump here was shy. It was shy. It actually, that's actually the area where the first pullback was, that correction from wave 3 on the way up on that trend, that bull trend. So using the fibs again to predict, I thought, well, it fell short on this one, but on this one, but what would happen? Because this was actually probably, it looks like a in this entire huge macro trend, it looks like a Elliott wave 3. So that's probably why it overshot the prediction tool by so much. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we had a correction. And we could even go down a little bit here if Bitcoin for some reason fails or goes lower. There could be a reaction where we go lower like this and go into some kind of a bull flag on the last leg here. So anyway, this prediction tool actually predicted the next peak very well right here. So with that being said, here are some possible outcomes for Phantom in the future. Now, if Bitcoin, well, first of all, we can see this run up. We ran up, and then we had this sell down. And this sell down was not as severe as in the past. And then right after that, we went right back up and attempted a breakout. Very aggressive, very bullish. So the market values this project, and I expect that because there's so much development, so much coming for Phantom. Phantom is an ecosystem. They have DeFi. They have so much going on that we could be going much higher. Okay, so so it's not a surprise that it went right back up to the all-time high. Plus the cycles for the market is changing. The cycles are changing. We're no longer in the 3-in-1 Bitcoin cycle that controls everything. We have the space maturing, and we have coins breaking out on their own from time to time and decoupling from Bitcoin. And this is one of them. Bitcoin has been doing, much less than Phantom. Phantom has been just destroying Bitcoin's gains for the year. So, excuse me. So, looking at some possible outcomes, currently right now $2.87, and we had a pullback from the attempted breakout, and this is the daily chart now, and we had a bear alert here when that failure took place, and so now we just pulled back. Right, we're still in a bull cloud on the moving averages here, that this green trend, but we had to pull back from that attempted breakout. So, and this is similar to, I believe it was H bar, where it looks like this massive bull flag, right? We go up, which is the pull, and then we have a pullback here, and then we go right back up to the same resistance line, the breakout, and we could even, if Bitcoin then has some type of a, I don't know, some type of a major correction, we could probably come down like this, and then we would probably go right back up again once the market settled down and recovered, and then that would be probably when we attempt the breakout, confirm the breakout, and then go much higher. So the question is, I'm sure our viewer would like to know, kind of like the macro levels of where we're going. So this previous peak was predicted quite well by the prediction tool. So this tool, excuse me, this breakout, this next wave up, is predicted to be, if it's very, if it's just a lackluster market, which I don't think it will be, $6 is the 1.61 fib extension, which really isn't that much. It's just, pretty much doubling, a little bit more than double where we're at now. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of gains if you're an investor, right? But, for crypto, for a hot product like this, that's not much. The next level is the 2.6, I think, fib. And that's going to be, check this out. That's going to be at about $9.50 right up here. Okay? $9.50. And again, I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow. This is, these projections, they're potentially weeks, potentially months away, depending on how Bitcoin, moves and how the projects move independently and decouple from Bitcoin and developments on their platforms and ecosystems and new projects coming out and things like that. So there's so much that really affect the price of an asset in the crypto space now. But Phantom has been doing amazing lately. So, and then if it's really, really bullish, then it can actually go to about $12. I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's a tall order, especially, the market cap for Phantom has been just really growing. So, not saying that that's going to happen, but it's possible. It's one of the fib targets. And if it performs with the same intensity, on the next bull uptrend, then it would hit the 3 or 4, and then you're at, the 4 is at, $14. So that's kind of crazy. But now, as an opposite bearish scenario, that's the bullish scenario, by the way, breaking out, hitting, these levels up here. The bearish scenario is if, for some reason we have some type of a big drop. Bitcoin goes down, takes the market with it, blah, blah, blah. Then we could have a correction down to the fib 618, or excuse me, 0.618. And that would be about $2. About $2 right here. If it's severe, if there's a knee-jerk reaction and it's severe, we've seen it before come down to the 200 daily moving average, which is about 175, right? And that's what we saw just recently when we came down to the 124. But right after that, we ran right back up. So my expectation is that if there is some type of a sell-off with Bitcoin, and the market overreacts, and we do somehow come down to the 175 here at the 200 daily moving average, we have some type of a big correction. I totally believe that Phantom, within a short period of time, would rally and be right back up to this point again. And so that would give you a huge bull flag, something like this, and then no doubt we'd go right back up and break out, right? Now, taking a look at speaking of the bull flag, when you take the pole part and you run it up like that, that's supposed to be your target, right, for the next leg up. Now, this is, some hopium here, hoping, hoping and dreaming. So, whoops, we'll leave that here. We'll leave that back to where it was, right about here. Yep. Well, anyway, we won't worry about that right now. Sorry about that. So, and if we did that, and again, this is hopium, guys, a lot of hopium, then very long term, talking about a breakout, you would probably be looking at something like this. If something like this played out, I mean, who knows at this point. But, that would be then, of course, $30. $30. And, we're talking, a year, 2 years down the line, possibly. So, there you have it, friends. I hope it was, if not anything else, entertaining and or amusing. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your viewership. Please click the like button below if you found this interesting. And remember the first rule of investing or trading: never lose money. Do not lose money. Manage your risk. It's a crazy market. Crypto is very volatile and unpredictable at times. So we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.